Alright, before I forget to mention it, the card that the deck tracker doesn't seem to recognize is a one of Huge Toad. Anyway, the idea behind this deck is, with Cloaked Huntress you can dump a bunch of secrets out of your hand really quick, and with just like a bunch of 1-drops you can dump your hand pretty quick. So you just kind of dump your hand, and then you have Core Rager, which is a 4-mana 7/7. Which is, in theory, even better than Flame Wreathed Faceless. But basically, mulligan for 1-drops. Also, you can play Secret Keeper in this deck because it has 5 secrets, which is pretty cool. So the dream is, you go 1-drop on 1, 2-drop on 2, Cloaked Huntress plus dump a bunch of secrets on 3, and then you can play Core Rager on curve. I've played several games with this deck and that's never happened, but that's the dream. This is like a pretty much like a face deck, but I did want to clear off one of the 1/1s just so my Huge Toad wouldn't die. Give up 1 damage now from the Squire to potentially get 3 damage from the Huge Toad next turn. Or at least bait out removal. So Animal Companion is better than Cloaked Huntress here, since I obviously don't have any spell damage, or any secrets. He has... does he have coin? He has coin. So he can coin swipe next turn, which is pretty bad for me. He just played a Naked Thalanos on board. I don't know if that's a setup for a swipe, or if that's, like, my hand sucks, so I'm going to try to draw into swipe. I guess the swipe isn't even... I guess if I run into this, the swipe kills it anyway. So there's actually nothing to think about there. Swipe does basically the same thing either way. Except he gets to keep his Thalanos on board. And I value 4 damage to his face over a Thalanos on his board. Looks like he has the swipe though. Pretty annoying either way. Oh, I killed the Thalanos. Nice. Oh man, if this was a secret, this turn was gonna be sick. Not quite. Wow, hero power into the Secret Keeper. Hopefully I pick up a secret here. Squire. Kinda sucks. I guess I just have to play Core Rager as a 4/4 here. Man, if this was a secret, the Secret Keeper would be even bigger. This thing would be a 7/7. Be so good. But it looks like I'm pretty likely to draw a card off Quick Shot next turn. Wow, second swipe. It's actually disgusting that he had 2 swipes in his top 10 cards. Draw a card with Quick Shot here. Play this for free in hero power. I'm actually not in too bad of a position, despite him having a ridiculous draw. Oh, well, that's bad.
Do you hear its call?
Alright, this does put his Cthulhu up to 10, which means Veclor's online. Hunter's Mark would have been a really good draw there. Get sniped. I mean, it was a 5-mana snipe, but let's not talk about that part. I don't know if I like that trade. Because my fiery bat can kill this now. Punished. Although I guess not really if he's planning on attacking into the explosive trap. It looks like he's not planning on attacking into it. He does have to attack me eventually. I don't have that many beasts in my deck, but there's no point in playing the kill command here. I'm on 9 mana next turn, kill command plus hero power costs 5. And there's nothing in my deck that costs more than 4.
The feast of souls begins now.
If I draw well, I can actually still win this game. Which is pretty silly. Abusive Sergeant is not drawing well, though.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I think Quickshot's my only out. Assuming he hero powers, which he absolutely should. It probably didn't even make that much sense for him to kill Abusive Sergeant there.
Well fought. I concede.
3 damage off lethal against a Druid who had both swipes in his top 10 cards, and then had an enormous taunt wall. So even though I lost, I think the deck performed fairly well. I also would have absolutely destroyed him if that Quickshot had been a secret, because then Swipe wouldn't have killed my Horror Rager or my Secret Keeper.
Rexar versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Let the hunt begin.
Animal Companion's really good, but I think I want better 1-drops. I do want to play 2 1-drops on turn 1. I'm fine with playing the Brave Archer. I don't really want to play Abusive Sergeant on 1, but I'll keep it as insurance. Alright, second Brave Archer's pretty good. I think Secret Keeper is better than the second Brave Archer. Is it? Sure. If I draw a secret... I don't know, Secret's probably worse than Brave Archer or Abusive Sergeant next turn. If I'd played the Brave Archer, I could kill the Doomsayer. That really sucks. I guess that was something I could have played around.
I won.
If a Doomsayer goes off on turn 2 against this deck, I probably can't win. Although he has a Warlock. If he can't finish me off quick, my hero power just counters his. So it's not totally over. Let's play Cloaked Huntress as a 3-4 here. It kinda sucks. If I had had... Like, if the Abusive Sergeant was a Huge Toad, I would have played probably Brave Archer Huge Toad instead. Alright, now I'm just gonna try to start emptying my hand.
Today, I don't have to be a princess. Such easy.
I do kinda want to kill the Earthen Ring Farseer though. Just make it harder for him to stop my aggression. It also denies like Shadow Flame and makes a Hellfire worse. But that is a quick shot that could have hit him in the face. Okay, so the question is, do I play Core Rager as a 4-4 here? How likely is it to actually be a 7-7 next turn? I have 6 cards in my deck that I can't play next turn. So 6 out of 21. What's that? 2 out of 7. So there's a 5 in 7 chance, which is a little less than 72% that Core Rager will be a 7-7 next turn. I have to spend my quick shot here though, if I want that to happen.
Quickly.
Well, I'm not killing that.
Such easy sport.
I think playing it this turn as a 4-4 is going to get in more damage than the 72% chance that I can play it next turn as a 7-7. He had Shadow Bolt, so that kind of sucks.
Buying or selling.
Wow. Played his turn in the wrong order and absolutely did not get punished. I can draw from the quick shot next turn. I don't need to do it this turn. So this game is basically, I'm probably going to win if he doesn't have Reno, and I'm guaranteed to lose if he does. Is that going face?
Funnel cakes. Get your funnel cakes here.
I don't know if I can get behind that play. I want to draw off quick shot, so I'm just going to kill command his face. He has 3 turns to draw Reno. I think Eaglehorn Bow, maybe Huffer, are the only things that really change the clock. Well, that also changes the clock, but not in the proper direction. He can't tap this turn, unless he can kill me or heal. I could have not played a minion to play around Siphon Soul. If he wanted to heal, he'd have to heal off of one of his own minions. But there was a lot of value in trying to block a Ragnaros shot. But since... I don't know. I guess since he had the Siphon Soul, I can't win now. Probably. I guess Huffer and Eaglehorn Bow are still both lethal if I don't die this turn. And he doesn't have a guaranteed kill on board. Alright, I think that shuts out all of my draw or all of my outs.
Well fought. I can see.
If I had played a different pair of 1-drops on turn 1, I could have won that game. I think I actually would have easily won that game if I played the second Brave Archer instead of the Secret Keeper. That's the same guy.
Your soul
Nope.
shall be mine. Let the hunt begin.
Alright, well, looks like another Brave Archer Secret Keeper. Hopefully this guy doesn't also have Doomsayer.
Today, I don't have to be
I mean, I can't really play around Doomsayer, so if he has it, I guess he wins.
Buying or selling.
Peddler doesn't really tell me if this is Zoo or other.
Oh, shoot.
Just gonna hit him in the face. I have Snake Trap, so if he decides to trade into my 2-1, he puts more power on my board. Okay, I still don't know what kind of deck this is. I think Brave Archer, Freezing Trap is the best play here.
Today, I don't have to be a princess.
Playing the Freezing Trap over the hero power only loses 1 damage because I buff the Secret Keeper. And Imp Gang Boss is like the most annoying card to deal with. So just freeze it out of relevance. Okay, that tells me that it's Zoo, finally. Cloaked Huntress, man. I never get to actually play any spells for 0.
Come, midnight.
Oh, shoot.
Just hit him in the face. Next turn I can finally play my Eagle Horn Bow, because I don't have to give up a hero power to do it. I could have played the bow on turn 3, but it doesn't really make any sense to just bow face when the... oh, Silver Golem. When the alternative is a hero power, because you're only pushing 1 extra damage. Is Huge Toad better than Eagle Horn Bow here? No, there's no way. Putting him to 7 means if he taps... like, if he taps and has a taunt, then I still kill him. Even if he doesn't tap. Wow. He might actually be able to do it. No, he has to spend at least 2 of his minions clearing. I might be able to die next turn. Alright, I just won. Nice. It was probably correct of him to ignore my board there. Because, I mean, the more turns you give the hunter, the more likely they are to draw on the damage. So he just kind of had to hope I didn't have it.
Rexar versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. Let the hunt begin.
Mace to the face. I don't know if that's like from something, or if that's just like a common phrase
The light protects
used in context where there's a mace. But I know there used to be a pro Smite player called Mace to the Face.
Nothing
Or I think there
scares
is a pro Smite player that used to be called Mace to the Face. I think he might still be relevant. I don't know.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
I fight.
So unfortunately, I have to play Huge Toad into a 2-1.
Not on my watch.
By the holy light.
By the holy light indeed. No Huffer. Always Huffer. If I trade this, I miss out on 1 damage to basically kill his 2/2 next turn. Leaving the Squire up means it's more likely I have a minion that he has to proc my snake trap on. Whatever. We're playing Face Hunter. Let's Squire to deface. Does this have a mace? That'd be dope. I don't even know what weapon that is.
Mind if I roll need?
Nothing scares me. Except the mice.
Get in there and fight.
Let's try to get some snakes. Looks like I'm never gonna get to play my Core Rager as a 7/7. By the way, this is the reason that this deck only has 1 kill command. You could possibly justify it having 0 kill commands. Play like another Huge Toad or something. But it just gets caught in the hand so much. Also the reason it doesn't play Unleash the Hounds. You don't want situational cards when you're playing 2 Brave Archers, 2 Quick Shots, and 2 Core Ragers. It looks like he's gonna be able to stop the bleeding though.
I'll never
I guess I'm just playing Core Rager as a 4/4 here.
By the holy light.
By the holy light.
Dream Wake up, me heart.
Why is there a Captain Greenskin in his deck? I think this is probably the only time you'll ever see Erasure versus Captain Greenskin at ranks 4 and 6. I don't have that many beasts in the deck, and he's pretty close to dead, so I'm just going to use the kill command here. Get the extra 2 damage out of it while it's available to me. So he's actually on a 4-turn clock, just based on my hero power. I can pick up an Eaglehorn bow that cuts the clock considerably. Same with Huffer. Quick Shot only cuts it by 1 turn, but that might be significant. Brave Archer also cuts it. Second Fiery Bat, if Death Rattle hits face, actually narrows the clock down by an extra turn. And the fact that the last one hit him in the face actually means Quick Shot and Eaglehorn Bow are lethal. If this one hits him in the face, Brave Archer is also lethal.
If I roll need.
If this one hits him in the face, Explosive Trap is lethal. 1 and 7. Oh.
Justice demands retribution.
Oh, that gives me 3 extra lethal outs. That's actually kind of gross.
Well played.
Have to bluff the Explosive Trap here.
Well played.
Maybe he'll concede.
Greetings, traveler. That was a mistake.
He didn't fall for it. You can't say emote.
That didn't quite hit the mark.
Alright, so if you're trying to play Cloaked Huntress, this is probably not the way to do it.